first time ever. I mean, that's a huge accomplishment, being able to etch yourself into history, right?
Yeah, it's the first time in history we've ever gone to the state tournament for volleyball. We've made it close several times. We just could never get through. It's great. It's amazing. These girls really deserve it. They've worked hard. They've worked hard through sixth grade all the way till now. They've played as a team together. There's 11 seniors that have all played together for a long time. And to keep 11 seniors the whole time and stay as a team unit, it's just been amazing.
Something that maybe haunted you for a while, and being able to finally kind of get over that hump, does it feel kind of relieving?
Yeah, we lost in 3 twice to different teams. In 2010, I think, in 2013, we both lost. And they were such close matches, and just a little few things here and there that you think of as a coach, like maybe I should have done this, maybe I should have done that. So those little things just kind of haunt you throughout the years. But this year, I mean, we showed up with dominance in the super sectional. It was great. There was never any question.
How do you stay level-headed through kind of the momentum swings that come through matches?
Yeah, volleyball is definitely about momentum. I mean, a perfect example is we had a server that served one and it just flipped over the tape, and sometimes you just gotta, if it's on your side, you just gotta be like, yes, it's on our side. If it's against you, you just gotta let it go. Just let it go. Things like that are gonna happen. Sometimes throughout the year, I would see our momentum shifting, and I would tell my bench, hey, it's time to get loud. It's time to get excited. We gotta swing this momentum back our way again.
Your freshman, Kara Hatton, has been a force for you girls. Describe her energy off the bench, but also her sister Abby. She's done well. They've worked well together as a mesh.
Yeah, it's great. Both Hatton girls are fantastic. At the beginning of the year, Kara, coming as a freshman, she's got 11 seniors she's playing with. They're a dominant team. She's real quiet at the beginning. Having a dominant older sister also who's on you all the time, which Abby is. But Kara just steps it up. She plays calm, she plays relaxed, she just plays her game.
You and your sister work very well together. You said in the super sectional how important of a vital piece she has been, but also you've done a lot to help her out. Yeah. How important of a piece has she been, but also I can take credit for that.
Yeah, so in junior high, we never got to play together, but my mom, she coached us in junior high at Sigel, St. Michael, and she basically taught me, obviously, the same things that Kara has learned from her. So just credits to all of our past coaches, honestly, and just like realizing what the other sister needs at a certain time, just like words of affirmation or just a confidence boost or whatever. Like, we're just there for each other no matter what. Sometimes if she'll make a silly mistake, I'm like, Kara, don't do that, do this instead. But honestly, like, she'll just listen in the end and not really respond too sassy back or whatever. But yeah, it's just awesome to have her on the court with us. It's so awesome. It's honestly such a blessing. I'm just so glad that she got the opportunity here at St. Anthony, and it's just been an awesome ride.
Yeah, Andrea's been really great. She's leads in kills, maybe second in kills. She knows her job. She knows she comes in the front row. She knows we're going to go to her. She can put the ball away. She struggled a little bit in the sectional, and she just came together as a team, and she knows her team has her back, and they know she has their back, so it's really good. She is always the energetic one. If she gets a stuff block, the other team is going to know they just were put down. So it's really good. Andrea's a great player, a huge asset to our team.
What does this mean to you? But also, you're at an unfamiliar territory where you're something you've never been to.
It feels great. Postseason was not the hardest for us, which, to say the least, was a good thing because we've worked really hard for this moment. We've came a long way from the beginning of the season till now, and I'm just excited to see what it's like to play at state and watching it outside of playing in it. It's a really cool experience, so I can't wait to just be in that environment.
Sectional semifinal game, you probably didn't have the greatest game for yourself. The sectional title game, you and Abby both played exceptional. Super sectional, you play as a team great. When you don't play well and other players are playing very good around you, how important is that for the team to gel no matter what?
It's amazing because you see other teams and they have two very dominant hitters. We're an all-around team. If one of us is off, we can go to another player and they can put the ball down. And having Abby there to be the other outside is amazing, and we just have great chemistry, and it's all around.
freshman and a junior that play all the time for us with our 11 other seniors. But it's just good. They just kind of have taken them under their wing and just kind of pulled them along with them, which will help next year. It'll be the same way. These other girls that have played are going to have to take a bunch of girls under their wing and come out strong again for next year.
Well, you guys have been able to finally kind of get over that hump as a program.
Yeah, so Christy, she's always been there for us. You know, last year she was our assistant. She helped out a little bit, but like she wasn't as strong on helping out as what she is this year. Obviously, she plays a huge role. We really just have a common ground of just understanding one another as players and as coach, and she just really helps us out really easily, and it's just easy to communicate.
All right, here we go. Pass up that target. Shoulders down. So we're going to be serving deep corners. We're going to be hitting the balls down the line. We are going to block the shot. So we'll adjust on that. We might they keep her in a little bit.
But it's hard enough to get to this point. What's going through your mind representing the St. Anthony program?
It was amazing. It was honestly a shock that we got it done that quickly and that it was over and that the next game is state. So it was kind of a surreal feeling that was our last game to get to state, and we were just excited to get there. Well, since being the first ones ever to make it to state and being a senior, it feels great. Our name's going to be up there, and we're the first to ever do it in St. Anthony history.
Nervous?
I'm very excited. I've heard a lot of people say it's a lot different, and you're in a big college environment, and it's a crazy atmosphere, very loud, very fun, and I'm just very excited.
Yeah, so we came in looking at the postseason like we're 0-0 again, no wins, no losses, and we just wanted to set the tone early that even though we got seeded pretty low, you know, not the 1 seed by any means, and we wanted to set the tone that we were the top dog no matter what, even if we weren't the 1 seed, and just come out strong, come out with a bang, and end the season off on a good note.
What makes this team gel? What's so different about this team that you really just don't see very often?
So they're capable of adjusting in the middle of the game. We started off the beginning of the year with a different lineup. We've switched the lineup several times. People have been sick, we've had injuries, and we've had to replace them. This team does a fantastic job of just rolling with the punches. If we have to switch in the middle of the game, we do. If we have to change our defense in the middle of the game, they can. They're very comfortable with doing what I tell them to do. Say, oh, we need to do this, we need to block the line now. They'll just adjust, and they're successful at anything I ask them to do. Yeah, it's just a great experience to be up there. That we are representing Southern Illinois, which doesn't get represented all the time. You know, meeting Galena, they're a big team. They don't have any huge players, which is kind of a bonus. You know, no 6'4", 6'5" girls. So, but we know they can play. They play a lot like us, actually. I've watched some footage, and they're very similar to us. So it's going to be a good matchup. Just controlling our nerves and just going out there and just having fun and knowing that, you know, we can always adjust throughout the game if we need to. I think the girls are getting very comfortable with understanding that something's not going our way, we're just going to change it and we're going to do something different.
What's this mean to you to get to state, but also you've never been to this spot before? How are you preparing for something that you've never really been to before?
So we're just going in with an open mind, you know. We are just really happy to be here, and I'm proud of all the girls. This is school history, so this is the first time for us doing this, and we're just really happy to be here and experience this awesome opportunity.
Not being in this spot ever for St. Anthony program, how do you take this as a force for yourself, knowing that you've never been in this spot before?
Yeah, hopefully the nerves are a little bit controlled. You know, we're playing in a huge arena, somewhere we've never even been before. We've watched, but we've never played. But I kind of think the nerves are going to be the same for everybody, which is a good thing. I think there's maybe a little more pressure to represent for St. Anthony, but like I tell everybody, I was like, we're going to go out there, we're going to do the best we can do. We're going to play with the talents that God has given us and really, hopefully, set a good example for the rest of St. Anthony.
You have a very special group here. What would it mean to this senior class and for you to bring a state championship to St. Anthony?
That would mean everything. You know, first time going to state, first of all, and then to bring home a state championship trophy, that would be amazing. You know, literal dream come true, just making it past that super sectional little bridge there. But like, it would just mean everything. We've worked so hard together as 11 seniors, and we've been working since we've been underclassmen, and this is just everything we've gymmed for and worked for.
would it mean to you to win a state title?
It would be unbelievable. We've never done that, and we have a motto saying that we've made it this far, we might as well win it all. So I think we just need to keep going from there, and to get a first place plaque would be amazing, but any plaque would be good the way it is.